Hi, folks. The NBA regular season rolls on. This game, part of the NBA Cup. Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. This is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. All right, a chance to check out stats for OG Anunoby.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Josh Giddey, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. And for New York, Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Brunson in at the 1 spot. And this NBA season, it's a marathon. We're about mile 5 of 26.
Right? So you have to pace yourself. Yes, you give it your all every night on the floor, but it's up to coaches to kind of monitor minutes, not wear their guys down.
Now here's Giddey. 14 feet away, and he nails the jumper.
Giddey continues to work on improving his offensive game, including his mid-range jumper.
Brunson against Schroeder, and it's Brunson missing. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. And this game, the first chance they've had to see New York. Towns with a rebound. Here's Hart. Rebounded by Johnson. Outside Giddey. First quarter of play, a minute in. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And now the Knicks on the break. 3-pointer, Bridges. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Schroeder passes to Giddey. Back to Schroeder. Pass to Giddey. There's the 3. Brooklyn, no good that time either. For New York, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Towns finds Hart. And here's Anunoby. Bridges outside. Stolen by Giddey. Shot's good by Schroeder. And New York has possession. Still without a basket in the game. Schroeder against Brunson. Shoots over Schroeder. And Brunson gets it to go.
And I love the trust between Brunson and his guys. I mean, working so hard to set each other up.
Outside Giddey. Pass to Johnson. Over Hart. A shot by Johnson, no good.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
You know, Grant, with the Nets, there was so much optimism just a few years back.
And it was just too bad to see things go south. It's a reminder that nothing is as easy as it seems in the NBA. Even with a superstar roster, things don't always work out.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And though it's early, let's take a look at the Cup standings.
Yeah, getting off to a hot start is really important in this tournament because there's so little margin for error.
And Brooklyn with possession here. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Johnson from downtown. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Look at the release from Johnson, getting that shot off before the defenders can close out.
Knicks trail by 3. And here's Brunson. 33 points last game. Towns is screen on Schroeder. Here's Brunson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Nick Claxton.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
It's his first trip to the line.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
So he gets them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Schroeder passes to Johnson. From outside the arc. The rebound by Bridges. For New York, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Oh, and there's the whistle. He was going up for the layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it or not. So we got a couple of free throws coming up. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Shoot 2.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Nets. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
It seemed like any time they strung together a few baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly.
I like seeing Giddey challenge defenses like this, making them compromise in the process.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the game. That free throw good from Giddey. So the Nets making a switch here. Finney Smith's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Brunson. 6 points for him. Pass to Towns. Rejected by Claxton. Towns against Schroeder. Launches it. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
You don't want to let them get into a rhythm from out there.
Knicks trail by 4. Anunoby on the wing. Back to Brunson. Let's go with a 3. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
The 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
Simmons is checked in for Brooklyn. And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at the Knicks. Early on, they've got the 3rd best record. And, of course, Brooklyn, not posing much of a threat right now.
Well, right now, for New York, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
Now here's Finney Smith. 9 points for him in his last game. And it's Giddey missing.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Left side Hart, and here's Brunson from the arc. Rebounded by Johnson. Brooklyn's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Bridges against Giddey, and Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
New York has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Pass to Towns. Over Simmons. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
For a big, Towns is an effective free throw shooter. You really can't give him too many looks from the line.
New York shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. Clowney, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Davis comes in for Giddey. And so Towns nails them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Davis, the pass to Johnson. Simmons with it. Finney Smith, a screen. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist.
Just playing with the defense. That vision from Simmons is hard to stop.
Well, the Knicks shooting an unremarkable 30% in the first. And Richard, after going undrafted back in 2016, what a career for Dorian Finney-Smith.
Approaching a decade in this league. He's been a starter for most of that time, but he continues to be the definition of a 3-and-D glue guy.
Now here's Simmons. No points so far. From deep, Johnson. Hart pulls it in.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Towns for 3. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. The Nets have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Simmons against Anunoby. Davis, the pass to Simmons. Just 5 on the clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And he misses the go-ahead basket. And New York has possession. Hart passes to Brunson. Over Simmons. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Brunson's got 8.
You know, we've become accustomed to Brunson making tough shots just like that.
Simmons against Brunson. From deep, Johnson. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. And there's the screen. Brunson with it. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks. New York will retain possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Bojan Bogdanovic checked in for Brooklyn. Milton comes in for Davis. Now here's Hart. He's got 6. Here's Brunson. Nice spin off the left rim and in. He's got 10.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Bogdanovic. He's scoreless. Outside Milton. Over Hart. And there's another one for the Nets.
Yeah, put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Brooklyn out in front, leading by a point. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Giddey. Count the basket basket and the foul. Miles McBride picks one up.
And what balance from Giddey. Able to take the hit and still power through.
Both teams will make substitutions. New York leading by 3. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Towns in at the 5. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
It's easy money for Towns from 15 to 18 feet.
Outside Johnson. Now here's Giddey. Claxton a screen on Bridges. From deep, Giddey nails it from beyond the arc. Giddey's got 6 in the quarter.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Inside. Fades back. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Schroeder. Knocks it loose. No good there. Good work defensively by Towns. The Knicks have gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this fourth. Here's Hart. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Pass to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Claxton passes to Giddey. And it's off from 3-point range. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. They've led by as many as 11. Here's Towns. He's guarded by Claxton. Shoots a fadeaway. Brooklyn with the board. Schroeder's got 4 rebounds now.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Outside Giddey. Nice D from Bridges. Knicks leading by 6. Outside Hart. Towns outside. The fadeaway. And that one drops. Towns has got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Bogdanovich is checked in for Brooklyn. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. He seems pretty disappointed with the 3-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
Thank you for that, Allie. Giddey with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Claxton passes to Johnson. To stop the drought. This shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got assist number 7 tonight.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
Pass to Towns. Fades away. Yep, count it. Towns has got 17 points here in the second half.
No one there to contest. Didn't really need the fade.
Giddey with it. This one for 3. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Now it's Hart. Runs it up top. High post Towns. Over Claxton. And it's New York with another.
And it's always great to see Towns in the zone, bringing a ton of energy to his offensive game.
Bridges against Giddey. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. here's Brunson. Down low. Claxton with a rebound.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
From deep, Giddey. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Some solid defense from Claxton. 32 seconds left in the fourth. Schroeder passes to Bogdanovich. From deep, Johnson. Pure from three-point range.
Nice read by Bogdanovich. I mean, keeping the ball moving.
And they go to the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. And the Nets call time here. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them, so why not go down fighting?
There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
Counted from distance. And here's Brunson from the arc. He connects. So New York wins it. And with tonight's win, they're now 2-0 in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, just a fantastic start to the group stage. They're in the driver's seat in this group. A strong finish, and they'll advance.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.
Thank you for being a part of tonight's game. Please exit the building carefully. Have a